Hi friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel, where today I'm going to show you how to make a simple swatch for my newest crochet pattern, the Braided Crochet Blanket. For today's tutorial, all you will need is some worsted weight yarn. I'm using Skein Tones from Lion Brand, a 6mm crochet hook, and a pair of scissors. Okay, so I tried to get started without having some yarn barf, but that just didn't happen today. So what you're going to do is you are going to start out by creating a slip knot. Take your hook, insert your hook, and pull this tight. Now, for this crochet pattern, my first row consists of foundation half double crochets. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I am just going to do a few of them because it does not matter for this stitch how many you use to get started. So I'm going to chain 2, yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through 1 loop. Now, to create a foundation half double crochet, what you're doing is essentially you are working all of your stitches without a chain. So now the next step is you're going to yarn over and just pull through 1. So this is the bottom of your foundation half double crochet. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's your first foundation half double crochet. Now again, we will yarn over. We are going to insert our hook into this bottom stitch right here, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 1 again, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. You now have, if you look, 2 foundation half double crochet stitches. So I'm just going to keep repeating this, yarn over, place my hook into the bottom of the stitch, yarn over, pull up 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, and pull through all stitches. Now I'm just going to keep doing this for maybe, let's say 10 stitches. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll stick with 11. I like odd numbers. So once you have your foundation half double crochet row, you are going to chain 1, turn your work, and this is where the pattern begins. So what we will do is we will chain 1, turn our work, and working only in the front loops, we are going to slip stitch across the amount of stitches that you initially started with. So here we are, we're slip stitching a slip stitch. You insert your hook into the designated stitch. In this pattern, it is the front loop. You yarn over, you pull through, and you pull through the loop on your hook. So I'm going to do that 11 times for the purpose of this swatch. Let me just double check that I have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do. And now what I like to do is I like to do stacked stitches at the end of my rows because I believe it creates a cleaner edge. So what we're going to do is turn. We're going to insert our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull up 1 stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches. That's essentially a single crochet. Now we are going to insert our hook into this first bar right here, yarn over, pull up a stitch, yarn over, and pull through both. And that is our first stacked stitch. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to work our extended half double crochet stitches only in the front loops, which are these loops right here. So if you look, you can see your slip stitches. They're kind of flipped forward a bit. And we're going to work in what now, because we have turned our work, so this becomes the front loop. So that's what we're going to work in. So to do a extended half double crochet, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the front loop, yarn over, pull up 1 loop, the same way you would with a regular half double crochet. However, this time what we will do is we're going to yarn over and pull through just 1 loop. Now we will yarn over again and pull through all 3. And so what that does is it creates a half double crochet with this little extra loop at the bottom that gives it just a bit more height. So I'm going to do that again. I'll show you another time. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into this front loop here, yarn over, pull up one loop, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all loops. So again, ready? Come to my last stitch. And there you have it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1, turn, and working across the other side of my swatch, again, only using the front loops, I am going to slip stitch across. So now I'm going to turn my work and again work a stacked stitch. So in the front loop of my first stitch, I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull up one loop. So I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through 2. And so like I said before, you're essentially creating a single crochet. You're going to insert your hook again into this front bar, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both. And that is going to create this stacked stitch. And if you see, it's giving this nice straight edge. Now, again, working in front loops, we're going to again do our extended half double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop, yarn over, pull up one loop, yarn over, pull through one loop, yarn over, pull through all loops. And we're going to just keep repeating that across to the end. And now, like I said earlier in this video, this stitch does not have a needed amount of repeats for it to work. You could do this with any number of stitches. So, you know, for my swatch, I'm doing 11. For the blanket, you know, it's set up, goodness, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 200 stitches for the largest size. So you can easily use this stitch for anything because you don't have a row repeat that is necessary for a certain amount of stitches. So here we go, I'm at the end. So again, now we're going to do our slip stitch row. So I'm going to chain 1, turn, and slip stitch across. So here we go. As I've started to get a couple of rows in, you can start to see how this beautiful stitch works up and it looks knitted. It's beautiful, isn't it? So here, let's work another row. So a stacked single crochet, working in the front stitch, pull up a loop, pull through both, working in the first bar, pull up a loop, pull through both, and again, let's do some extended half double crochets all the way across. Let me show you that again. Okay, a little bit closer. Ready? Yarn over, insert your hook into a front loop, yarn over, pull up one loop, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two. Super simple. Love using extended half double crochets. They make for a very nice dense stitch. If you can hear my toddler banging on the door, a nice dense stitch, but a stitch that has very nice drape as well. It's beautiful. I love it. See, it's looking so pretty. I love this stitch. It's got some nice stretch to it, but it's also fairly sturdy. So I'm just gonna chain one, turn again, and do another row of slip stitches just to finish this off. This pattern finishes off with a row of slip stitches, which I find to be nice because it adds a little bit of strength to that final edge. And here we go. So here we are with it completed. And now to finish off, all you will do is you will just cut your yarn. You're going to yarn over, pull through that final loop, take this tight, and then weave in your ends however you so choose. This color that I did my sample swatch in is called, I believe it's Ginger Root from Lion Brand Yarn. This is their basic stitch anti-pilling yarn. It's wonderful, and they have a certain select set of colors that they call skein tones. Wonderful yarn. I love it. And just to show you quickly, this is the blanket that I made. Whoop, I still have an end to weave in. This is my final blanket. I did mine in the color Birch. It is absolutely stunning. It is the prettiest blush pink. I love it. It's going to look great in my living room. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I promise to practice my video skills more so that I can bring you more content that is a little bit more polished. But right now, this is what you're going to get. Does the job, right? Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.